Welcome to a no mod, no glitch tutorial for repairing the castle walls. Today I'm starting up here on the completed version to show how the south and the west walls will come together. The corners of the castle don't meet at 90-degree angles, which makes it very challenging to fix the castle walls. The trick to getting a clean finish is to have one of the walls slightly higher than the other. This will allow the floors from the higher side to snap directly over the lower side. In this video, I'm going to refer to this side as the south wall, and this side over here is the west wall. Now that you know the secret to fixing the angle on the castle walls, let's see how it's done. We're going to start on the south wall and build it so that it's higher than the west wall. Either use the concrete floors from the barn or the warehouse section. Although they're identical, I prefer to use the barn floors because they use less materials. I've already placed the first block, so let's take a look at how to position it properly so that this side will be higher than the south wall. Align the first tile with this line on the castle wall. Make sure that it is placed straight with the castle wall. Next, make sure that it is slightly sunk into the ground next to the sidewalk. However, it's better to be too high than too low. Here are a few close-ups to show the positioning of the floor tile relative to the castle walls. Don't place your floor any lower than this. Remember, it's better to have it too high than too low. Next, we're going to place a series of floors in kind of a zigzag pattern. Snap one floor to the first tile, one to the right of that, two behind that floor, and then 3 more to the right of that one. Snap a pair of barn or warehouse stairs to the second floor. Here's a view from the top of what it should look like so far. In the second row, remove and store the last floor and snap a pair of barn or warehouse stairs to the back of this floor. Snap a floor tile to the upper edge of the stairs. To this tile, snap another to the left and continue to fill in the south wall. When completed, it will be 3 tiles wide and 5 tiles long. Now we're going to work on the west wall. Using this line, align the first floor parallel to the castle wall. Place it close to the castle wall, but leave a little space where you can still see some of the ground. Ensure that this tile is as low as possible in the ground. Snap a floor to the right and then 2 more behind them. Start on the right and place a row of floors as far as you can go and stop when you meet the tiles from the south wall. Ensure that these floor tiles are lower than the south wall floors that we placed earlier. This is why the height placement of the first floor tile on the south wall is so important. Go back and do the same for the left row. Next, we will fix the hole in the bottom of the west wall from the outside of the castle walls. Snap a barn or warehouse stair to the upper edge of the tile. Snap a floor tile to the bottom of the stairs, making sure it snaps in the same position as the upper floor. Snap a tile to the back of this floor. Remove and store the stairs, the front floor, and the upper floor tile above where you are working. Snap a tile to the back of the front floor. Remove and store the front tile. Pull down and snap the upper right and left floors. And then finally, replace the upper floors. Next, finish the upper walls. To do this, we need to snap the floors to the south floors that we started earlier. Continue snapping the floors all the way across the castle. They will snap over the west wall floor tiles. Fill in the tiles to cover the zigzag section that we created earlier so that the floors are stacked too high. To place floors in the center section, you may have to store a tile or two to snap over an opening. Finish the south wall by placing 4 floor tiles over the artillery corner. Finish covering this area using the metal curved and square floor tiles from the concrete section. Inside the castle, there are a few missing tiles on the ground level. Remove and store the top 2 tiles. Snap a tile in the center on the bottom. Replace the floors on the top and they will snap right into place. There isn't enough room to snap a tile on the right. Sometimes a half-size concrete wall piece will slide nicely into the area. If not, a series of concrete posts will fill the area nicely. Replace the floor under the stairs that we took out earlier. Now we will start on the northwest wall and build an entryway. Use this corner to align the first floor on this side. Place it parallel and close to the castle wall and leave a little space where you can still see some of the ground. Place 2 additional concrete floors, 2 wood barn floors, and 3 concrete floors on the other side. Jump down and make sure that the floors you placed are inside the castle walls in the area shown by the arrow and not sticking through the wall. Back up on the top, repeat the pattern on the left. Now we're going to create our entryway. Starting inside the castle, snap 2 half walls from either the barn or the warehouse section to the upper edge of the outermost wood floor. Place a wall that supports the large barn or warehouse doors on both sides. Snap a floor tile to the bottom of the doorway, then snap 3 additional floors on the inner part of the castle walls. Create a 3rd row inside the castle. You can make this row as long as you want in both directions, but we'll need at least 2 floors in the center. Temporarily add the small barn or warehouse stairs so that you can easily access the floor. Fill in the opening inside the entryway by placing a warehouse or barn stair to the outside edge of the upper floor. Snap a floor tile to the bottom of the stairs, making sure it snaps to the same position as the upper floor. Snap a floor to the back of this tile, and then pull down and snap the 2 upper floor tiles into the open space. When finished, replace the upper floors. Repeat this process for the other side. Now we're going to create a staircase. Snap 4 small concrete stairs to the center of the entryway floor. Slide 2 floors under the stairs as closely as possible. They won't snap to the bottom of the stairs, but they should slide under pretty easily. Repeat this for the next level. Now we'll finish the outside. Snap a row of floors all the way across the outside of the castle. They will snap right through the castle walls, but they won't be visible from the inside. From the center of the outside entryway, snap 4 tiles and then 1 more against the left front castle wall. Place 2 small warehouse or barn stairs to the floor. Snap a floor to the bottom of the stairs. Finally, place 2 small warehouse or barn stairs to the sides of this floor. Let's take a look at the finished design. On the outside, I added railings and doors to the entryway. I also added railings on the inside around the walkway and the stairs. On the upper level, I added the wire mesh looking barn floors over the broken catwalk and snapped in railings wherever I could get them to fit. I also centered the guard stations above the entrance and added railings around the upper level. And that's how I repaired my castle walls. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you can use some of my ideas in your castle build.